Herbert, rector of Bemerton, once wrote, "By all means, take some time to be alone. Salute thyself. See what thy soul doth wear." One wonders if it is possible ever to heed that advice. Does the condition of safe solitude exist? Here, for example, we have a wide, still space about us, and a curtain of heavy weather descending to shut off the rest of the world. Yes, we have the illusion of solitude. But here, too, are some witnesses who will attest that the illusion is grotesquely false. Janet Wilson, whose character is portrayed by Nancy Kelly, Ben Wilson, to be played by David McLean, and Ed Brandes, played by James Griffith. And, oh, dear me, I think I've forgotten someone. Of course, it's Baba. Baba, who perpetuates the name of an Egyptian philosopher of the 18th dynasty, 1600 BC. It's a pity, wouldn't you say, that Baba was the only witness to a murder, and such a brutal one. The victim so young, so beautiful, so helpless, and the killer safe, free to roam the stormy night, perhaps to kill again and again. As for little Baba, I suspect that only he knows the secret of solitude without danger. For the others, seclusion will become the cradle of panic. Storm, from which the story derives its title, has many ingredients. Wind, rain, wickedness, terror. But I needn't tell you anymore. You'll be there to see it explode in all its fury.
Serious about this?
Yes, I am.
How much? There are two schools of thought, man. Any old port and storm is one.
How much do I owe you?
And then there's the Emerson School. It says that the terrors of the storm are confined chiefly to the parlor and the cabin.
Yes, well, I'm getting used to it. Now, how much do I owe you?
I'll take you back to Fairport for nothing. You can stay at the boarding house tonight. It's bound to start raining any minute.
I don't mind the rain.
I better get you inside fast.
I'll get your baggage.
started to rain.
Yes.
I'll get your carpet all wet.
Oh, that's...
Where do you want to put these?
Just put them there on the bench.
Not upstairs, huh?
No, just set them down.
Anything to oblige.
Now, how much is my bill?
Well, now, usual charge is 50 cents plus 30 cents a mile. That would put you $3.20 in my debt. But then you say that you're a regular resident here. I'll knock off 20 cents. And in addition to that, I'll turn on your furnace if you'll tell me where it is.
Well, that won't be necessary, thank you.
Low wind, swell billow, swim bark. The storm is up, and all is on the hazard.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I read a lot. It's a quotation from someone, but I don't remember who. Some women, at least the women in my life, sort of get unhappy about the bad weather.
Well, I don't.
Well, nevertheless, let's check those upstairs.
Look here. I live here. I'm not the least bit nervous. Now, I thank you very much, but you can just leave things. Now.
You must be new here.
New? I've been away for 2 weeks, but we've lived here for almost a year.
Oh, guess I must be new.
You said $3.
Now, I tell you frankly, I'd rather have a cup of coffee. Money.
I'm really very tired.
Maybe a glass of brandy?
My husband doesn't keep alcohol in the house.
He doesn't? How well do you know this man?
It happens to be something that we both have in common.
You have my sympathies.
Would you like to take it up with him? He may be here very shortly.
Well, not before the 9:30 train. Or he drives up.
He drives.
Then be advised, he may not make it if the road floods out of Corona.
If you don't mind.
I know, you're tired. And as a sage observes, a woman is known by the company she avoids. Madam, most of us are different from the rest of us, but I'm the exception to the rule. I irritate everyone. Now, at the risk of undermining our relationship, you have neighbors 3 miles down the lane. Let me take you there until the storm blows over. That's my final.
No, I'm sorry. Thank you. Just the same.
Heaven provides for lion. Fox provides for himself, huh? Good night.
Shh. Papa. Oh, it just won't work.
Airport operator.
Drusy, this is Janet Wilson.
You're back. How's your sister?
Oh, she's fine. She's much better.
My sake, seems as if you're just in time for quite a storm, don't it, Jen? How'd you get home from the station?
In a taxi. By the way, who is that weird taxi driver?
Ed Prentice. Sometimes I tell you he's a real caution. He won't trouble you none if he knows you're married.
That's why I'm calling you. I'm trying to get a hold of Mr. Wilson in town before he leaves the plant. You know, he wasn't really expecting me until tomorrow morning, and, well, he may just stay in at a hotel unless he knows I'm here. So, Drusy, do me a favor, put a call in for me, will you?
Why, of course. I'll call you right back. Don't go away.
Hello?
Janet, Drusy.
Oh, yes, Drusy.
Janet, Mr. Wilson wasn't in the office. Shall I try that hotel he uses?
Oh. Well, was he at the office at all today?
No, the girl said she hadn't seen him.
He's probably out on the road. I guess he'll drive up late as usual.
What if the Corona Crossroad floods out?
If the roads wash out, he'll just stay right there in Fairport.
Well, if it was me, I'd put in a call at the hotel just in case.
Drusy, I have been married to Ben for over a year and a half now. You sound more like a wife than I do.
I'd worry about a man out in a storm like this one.
Worry will not change Ben's habits. When he has been on the road all day, he never stays at a hotel in the city.
All right, dear, it's up to you.
Thanks, Drusy. Yes. When I was a girl, Ben, I used to dream of a fancy wedding.
I wouldn't want to disappoint you.
Nothing could disappoint me now, dearest. I've so much to be thankful for.
We both have, Janet. We were a long time finding each other.
Oh, Baba. Another one of those. Well, there's nothing in the mail, Ben, except advertisements and another one of these.
Give it to me, Janet.
Ben, I wasn't prying. I've never asked you.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean to snap at you either. It's just that, well, Cousin Agnes would never forgive me if she thought I were letting you share her imaginary troubles.
Darling, don't you know yet that it pleases me to share your troubles?
This is business, Janet. Family business. It won't be a problem if we don't make it a problem. We're not going to do that.
Baba, it's an owl. It's an owl. Oh, the poor little fella. His branch fell down. Scared. Oh. Oh, now you, young man, are going right out on the porch. You don't need your nerves. I had enough trouble with my own. Imagine being afraid of a poor little bird. Who is it? Who's there? Oh, Ben, please come home. I'm beginning to act silly. Oh. Somebody, Drusy, somebody, send somebody out here quickly, please.
Hello?
Drusy, this is Janet Wilson. There's a woman in my cellar.
This is the airport operator.
Drusy!
Is anybody there?
Drusy, this is Janet Wilson. There is a dead woman in my cellar. She's in my trunk.
This is the airport operator. Is anybody on the line?
Drusy, please try to listen to me. Now, he must have thought there was nobody home, and he murdered her, and he hid her in the trunk, in the cellar, in the trunk. And then he thought he was going to try to get her away before I could find out, but he knows, Drusy, he knows, and he's watching me, and he's going to kill me, too. Drusy, please, get somebody out here right away, please. Drusy.
Airport operator.
Drusy, this is Janet Wilson. I am in great danger. Drusy, can you hear me?
There's trouble with all the service northeast of airport. If there's someone on the line, I'm unable to hear you.
Drusy.
This is the airport operator. If you need assistance, try dialing the fire station direct.
keys. The keys. Oh, please. Oh, Ben, then what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Please, what am I going to do? How did you get inside? I put you outside. I hope there is nobody here. I warn you, I hope there isn't anybody here. Because if there's anybody in my house...
Is it, darling? What is it? Darling, come sit down, darling. Sit down.
Oh, Ben, this is...
outside.
This is ridiculous. Oh, please, please, help me to stop this.
Janet. Janet, tantrums are for children.
God, I've never been hysterical in all my life.
Well, gave me a welcome I won't soon forget. After walking all the way from Corona Crossroads.
And there's been somebody here.
You're here. That's important. I didn't really expect you until tomorrow. I was surprised to see the lights. How's Sister Jean?
Ben, there's a woman in our cellar.
Did you invite her in the house?
Now, she's dead.
Janet, have you been out in the storm? You're all wet.
Ben, please, please go and see.
See? What?
She's dead. She's in my trunk.
Have you been asleep?
No, Ben, no.
Darling, I know that something has frightened you, but I can't tell what state you're in. Are you describing a nightmare or an actuality?
Ben, would you please go and see?
We're hysterical, you know.
That's because I thought he was at the door. I thought you'd been held up by the storm and that you could... Oh, Ben, please.
All right, darling, I understand. But I've had a very long walk in a very bad storm. Just let me change my things.
You'll only get soaked all over again. Please, Ben.
All right. There now, Janet. This is what you thought was a woman's hair. And this was her leg. See? I'm awfully sorry, darling. I know what a shock it gave you,
Ben,
but you...
I dropped your flashlight right over there, and it's gone.
It may well have been a prowler, Janet. I don't accuse you of inventing your
What
things.
about the diamond? Her hand fell out. She was wearing a big diamond ring.
I promise you. When the rain stops, I'll come back and find the explanation for the diamond. Right now, you can see for yourself. There is no woman in your trunk.
Ben, I was so sure. And Baba. I put him outside, Ben, but I didn't let him back in. And there were wet footprints all over that carpet. And the telephone. As somebody hung up that telephone.
Probably hung it up yourself.
But then I didn't have... Oh, Ben...
Darling, there's no one in the cellar. No one here. I'll run upstairs and take a look around. While I'm up there, I'll get out of these wet clothes. I'm soaked. How about you?
No, I'm all right. I'll stay by the fire. Ben, hurry, please.
I'll only be a minute.
Hello, Drusy. Can you hear me?
What are you doing?
Oh, Ben, I just thought I'd report this.
Janet, if there was a prowler tonight, it's probably just somebody trying to get in out of the rain. Someone as frightened as you were. You don't want to hurt an innocent person.
If he's innocent, he won't be hurt.
Don't be too sure. You know, the police are heartless people. It's their job to be cold about things, to pry. Might even question both of us. Bring up all the years gone by.
We're both fine, upstanding citizens.
We know that. We've only known each other a couple of years. I've never asked you whom you've known before, but almost anything that either one of us has ever done could be... Would you understand?
We'll talk about it later.
I want it settled now.
Settled? What?
We'll forget all about this prowler tonight. Won't give the police some rash, irrational, contradictory report about a woman being strangled in our barnyard.
Oh.
What is it? What are you looking for? Janet, what are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for one of those letters.
What letter?
From your cousin.
Agnes?
Yes. Ben, just the envelope.
What about it?
Well, it was right there.
You just found it?
Accidentally, Ben. I wasn't prying.
Well?
Well, it's gone.
And what does that mean?
I was thinking about what you said about the police prying into things, and
So it's suddenly evident that it's me. I'm the one.
Well, Ben, now they might think that. I mean, they might think that some crazy woman was after you, and you weren't expecting me until tomorrow morning, and she followed you here. They might even think that those letters were from her.
That's what you think?
Oh, Ben, I don't know and I don't care. But if there were... Now, remember, I'm only saying if there were a blonde, and if there were a prowler, well, and if you were the prowler, they might think...
I knew it would come to this.
Oh, Ben, the keys were in the truck. Keys were in the truck. You could have...
I have a key to the garage. I tried to take the body away in the truck.
The envelope, Ben?
See what the police would do to you, Janet? They'd make you accuse me, wouldn't they?
Ben, did you come in here? Did you take the envelope?
The envelope, Janet? I picked it up while you were sobbing right after I got here. Don't even remember.
Janet, where are you? Janet!